is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
Well, how much did my divorce cost me? Well, this is a fantastic question. There's direct and there's indirect costs. Direct costs, I lost $106,000 out of my 401k retirement plan I spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half the equity in the home, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash, and savings that I also spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half of all the non-liquid assets like furniture, household goods, electronics, cars. Keep in mind, I paid for all of these. And this is in addition to financially supporting her and her/our daughter for 17 years, which is many hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm now broke, live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and have a negative net worth for the first time since I was, 25. Indirect costs: my job, my sobriety, my self-worth, my masculinity, my hope for the future, my ability to trust women again, my belief in God, my pride, my motivation, my physical health. I don't know, let's just say everything.
Salute, salute, and come on in the class, gang. We are here today, fellas. Yes, fellas, I got y'all. I got y'all. We got 15 steps to keep on stepping, guys. 15 steps to step and step and step on, guys. 15 ways to get over a divorce with black women, guys. All right? It's a unique way. You're going to have to do it, guys. You're going to need a game plan. A lot of y'all think y'all could just go cold turkey and stop messing and stop messing with people in these relationships. And this is why you get back with them so quick, because you got to have a plan. And I got that plan. I got that blueprint for y'all today, guys. So we're going to have a good old time. And I couldn't do this live without my guy. My geyser, King Grove. What's going on, King Grove?
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. I am very happy to be here. Thank you. Come again and have a good bread, Slurpee.
Ah, my God, King Grove. So we're gonna help the fellas today. We're gonna help y'all because fellas, you got to heal. It's important, guys. We gonna have to heal, bro. We got to heal, bro. Stop worrying about other people. Stop worrying about our sisters. We're going to have to heal from these relationships that we've been in. And see, I said divorce, right? So first of all, I don't want you to go get all in your bag and uptight and miss the message. Divorce could be a divorce from your friendship, your partnership, relationship, you know what I mean? When you end a relationship, that's a divorce, all right? We don't got to go all, it's a marriage, you gotta be, everything ain't all marriage. Remember, how y'all view marriage ain't how the word of God said marriage supposed to be. So don't. When you come into here, guys, come in here with an open mind to critically think, to hear some things you might not have never heard before, because people lie to people. People lie to people that get triggered fast. Like, people ain't got time to be dealing with people getting all in their bag, attacking them. So they're just a lie to you. And then you'll go on believing that lie until you run into me. And then I'm hurt your feelings because I'm going to tell you the truth. You know what I mean, guys? But wrath is most important. I need y'all to understand what wrath is, guys. Wrath is a 7 deadly sin, my brother. It's okay to be bitter. Because as a black man, as a man, period, fuck that black shit. As a man, period, we have been done wrong, yo. Like, we have been, we have been bamboozled. Yo. We have been bamboozled. We have been used as tools. We've been looked at as only good for, and we built this whole shit, you know what I mean? So we have been done wrong. So bitter, that's why we are bitter. Yes. Who hurt you? Society, motherfucker. You know what I mean? But we have been done bitter. But we can't stay like that. Even in our book, in the Word of God, He tell us it's okay to be bitter, but we must go lick our wounds and heal from the bitterness and come back to love, guys. It's a lot of lies in the bitterness. In that bitter state, it's a lot of lies. We know who is the author. We know who's the author of the lies, bro. So you work with the devil. You tend to be alongside of working with the devil. You fitting do some devilish shit because you got all that hate in your heart because you aligned with Satan. You aligned with Lucifer, bro. You know what I mean? Real rap. That's why it's important to get that wrath out of you. That wrath could cause you to do some crazy things, guys. Let's get into this, yo. I gotta touch on this because I'm I'm an advocate for the truth. This what wrath will do to you. This what wrath will have you out here looking like.
Hey! Get the fuck off me, you asshole! You better fuck around, I'm calling the cops! Come here, girl! Come here! Don't you fucking hurt her!
And we know what happened. We know the rest of that story. You're not gonna get me to play the rest of that story. But the young man shot her dead in the middle of the street right there. Just shot her dead in the middle of the street. Now that's a whole lot of wrath. The author of confusion is the devil. Wrath is a 7 deadly sin. So now you just committed life. You're going to jail. You're dead now. You're dead. You're dead because you didn't get rid of the wrath. You didn't get rid of the wrath, guys. So today we're going to touch on it, guys. Today we got 15 ways to heal from the divorce with a black woman, modern woman, with a woman, guys. Because these women, I need y'all to understand, guys, these women have negative vibes, negative energy, inner hate for themselves in them. And y'all be trying to love on somebody that hate themselves. That's where the transfer of hate, that's where the transfer of hate begins. Because now the longer you stay around that negativity, you get it. It goes into you. How it go from you simping, trying to prove your love, to you shooting a woman dead in the street, right? How it go from that? Because you mess with these women that have that negative inner confusion, that chaos in them. They do not know who they are. You do not know who you are. And y'all sitting there playing let's pretend. So you're using each other, you're manipulating each other, blackmailing each other, fucking with each other feelings and playing with each other. Incredible, bro. Incredible, yo.
I'm gonna give you some free game today. Did you know that women's expectation for men who don't have it are higher for the men who actually have it? You think I'm tripping, right? You got a regular 9 to 5. You have a regular 9 to 5. She expects trips, roses, a diamond ring, a Birkin bag. She expects for you to put her in a Benz. Don't you know she'll get around somebody that can actually do all of that for her effortlessly, and she will not demand it. She won't even expect it, because at the end of the day, all she really wants to do is be around the money. She wants to be around the attention. She wants to be around the name. She wants to be around the fame, but you'll go right back to your environment and charge somebody top dollar to deal with you that's struggling just like you. You think that I'm lying? Do you think that these NBA players are jumping through hoops to deal with these women? No, they're not giving them nothing but a wet ass and a little bit of clout and send them on their way. And it's just a nasty world that we live in, bro. And this is why I tell y'all, never let a woman make you feel bad about not being able to provide things that she cannot provide for herself. Because when she's around the money, when she's afforded those opportunities, she don't take it. She don't even demand it. She's submissive. She's quiet. She's giggity. She's just happy to be along for the ride. You better not be the next sucker she get off on.
That's a whole fact. King Grove, you want to add something to that?
Man, that's some of the realest shit. You know, I've been saying it for the past few months now. I see all these like little gold digger pranks and stuff like that, and I see it in real life. Like girls nowadays, before we even go out on the first date, they're asking you for $30, give me $50, buy me a phone, give me this. Like, bitch, the nigga that's currently hitting you can pay for that shit. Let me get to know you first. You feel me? Like, where they do that at? You supposed to get yours on the back end. Last time I checked, the paycheck got to be earned. You don't start a job and get your check the same day. Church.
Church. Oh my, wow, right. Right. How you want to make the team, but you don't want to work out. You don't want to try out for the team. Man, listen, you're gonna sit your ass right there on that bench. You go, man,
Straight
but
up.
yeah. Man, let's get started, man, because it's important. This is an important day for us today, guys. We're gonna take our mind off these women because I'm gonna keep my feet on their neck, but I'm gonna need help. You know what I mean? I'm gonna need help, yo. So I'm gonna need my good breads clipped up, healed, getting rid of that wrath, because that wrath is not gonna serve you. You know what I mean? And we here at the Righteous Fair, we smart enough to know you get rid of what don't serve you. You know what I mean? And this is why y'all got to get up from around that negative energy, guys. So we gonna start it up. Hit the music, y'all. Let's get some tunes on. Something nice, guys. It's Saturday. You know what I mean? It is Saturday. Some tunes. All right, right. You know what I mean? Set the mood for this, yo. All right, that's about right there. So we got 15 ways to get over a divorce with a modern woman, guys. Number one, guys, and keep in mind, you know that a divorce of any kind, not just a marriage, a divorce, especially them long-term relationships, is more traumatic than going to jail, than a prison sentence. Yes, guys, statistics and reads show a divorce is more dramatic, you know what I mean, than going to prison. Y'all saw the intro?
And how much did my divorce cost me? Well, this is a fantastic question. There's direct and there's indirect costs. Direct costs, I lost $106,000 out of my 401k retirement plan I spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half the equity in the home, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash, and savings that I also spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half of all the non-liquid assets like furniture, household goods, electronics, cars. Keep in mind, I paid for all of these. And this is in addition to financially supporting her and her/our daughter for 17 years, which is many hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm now broke, live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and have a negative net worth for the first time since I was, 25. Indirect costs: my job, my sobriety, my self-worth, my masculinity, my hope for the future, my ability to trust women again, my belief in God, my pride, my motivation, my physical health. I don't know, let's just say everything.
Damn, that's a lot of sacrifices. That's a whole lot of man sacrifice right there. But guys, number one is accept that you're going to feel like a mess for a while, guys. You got to accept it, guys. You know what I mean? When you start to read and study the psychology and the social studies and the human mind, you'll see that the mind goes through 5 stages of grief, guys. You know what I mean? Y'all know those 5 stages? Did y'all know that? During the breakup and the divorce, you go through 5 stages of grief, guys. Denial, anger, then you start bargaining with yourself, hit depression, and then there's the acceptance. You know what I mean? You got to get through all those phases, yo, without sweeping, you know what I mean, the first 4 underneath the rug, guys, because you can't hide this. You can't hide this. It'll come back, and it'll come back at the worst time, like when you're in a new relationship. So you sabotage that relationship, guys. Understand. You know what I mean? So just accept that you are going to feel like a mess for a while, and it's okay. You know what I mean? Nothing happens overnight. King Grove, you want to add something? You want to give any game to the fellas on that number one joint, accepting that you're just going to feel like a mess for a while? You ever went through a breakup?
Yeah, every time I actually, the few times I really put myself out there and did a lot for the female or for her kid or her kids or whatever, you feel like a fool in the end because it's almost like they wait till they finally get you to trust them and then they show you their ass. They act a fool. And that's like the modern woman's game. They want to break you down and you a challenge, when you got your guard up, but as soon as, you let it down, you know what I mean? They rob the house. But as men, as brothers, we got to stay strong, Your love for God and for self got to be stronger than love for any woman. So, number one, you know what I'm saying? Work out, whether you play basketball, do push-ups, go to the gym, jog, run. Make sure you stay eating. Keep up with your shower, your maintenance, your hygiene, your nails, etc., man. All that shit helps because when you're depressed, people can see it. You look depressed. You be dressing a certain way. You almost look like you ready to go, unalive yourself. And a lot of men have unalived themselves over divorce too, or losing their family, or not being able to see their kids because of child support and other bullshit. It's not worth it, man. One thing about kids, man, if a bitch take your kids, like the old Japanese man said, you can always make more. Church.
Number two, guys, keep in mind, it's just step by step. That's what that is. Accepting is step by step, guys. Number two, guys, slowly get comfortable with being alone, guys. Now, I know this is going to be a tough one because y'all done grew dependent upon somebody, sharing moments with people, fronting and stunting. Some of y'all talk so much on social media. Y'all speak so highly of a toxic situation. You know what I mean? Just because you have a girl, or likewise, ladies, because you have a man, you go out there and you speak all crazy. You put your man up there and you put him up so high in these social circles, only to look stupid when y'all go breaking up. This be some of the reasons why y'all stay in these toxic relationships. You know what I mean? But you got to slowly get comfortable with being alone. You know what I mean? King Grove, you wanna add something to getting comfortable with yourself slowly?
You covered it, bro. That's pretty much what I was gonna say. Church.
Guys, number three, remember, guys, being single has its advantages, bro. For those of you getting out of these relationships and out of these divorces, you know that you had to share everything, bro. You couldn't just watch what you want to watch, do what you want to do. Most of y'all, because y'all be in these compromised relationships, you know what I mean? But for the most part, you couldn't just go hang with the guys because you had her under blackmail. If you went to go hang with the guys, she knew she was going to go to hot girl summer. So instead of you letting the person be who they really wanted to be and you just go do what you needed to do, you sat there and played blackmail with the female in this relationship cat. Now you don't have to do that, sir. You don't have to play let's pretend no more. Understand, being single comes with its advantages because if you don't want to go, you don't have to go. It's all about you now. Now is the time to start to embrace that, re-embrace that. It's about you now. You could go eat on you. You don't gotta pay for two. You could pay for one meal now. You know what I mean? You could scratch your balls. You ain't gotta worry about doing something that's gonna piss her off or get her annoyed or anything, guys. Understand, being single has its advantages. You could binge watch that series.
And I did want to say something. Go ahead.
You could binge watch that mini series that she didn't like. Shit, you could come and watch our content now. You can watch masculine, real content now and get your mind right. You couldn't do that before. You had to hide in the bathroom and all this extraness. Being single has its advantages. Take it away, King Grove. King Grove, you got something?
You know what I'm saying? Like a woman who was smothering him, and you don't feel it while you're in it. You know what I'm saying? Because you so love struck, you know what I'm saying? Your mind ain't properly functioning. And you thinking, well, I need this with her. I need to just deal with the bullshit that's going on. No, you don't, man. Sometimes being alone is better than being with a bullshit ass motherfucker. So I just say, everybody out there, if you ever dated somebody and after y'all broke up, you felt like you had a breath of fresh air, you can finally take deep breaths again, put a 1 in the chat, man.
Put a 1 in the chat, guys, if you know what he's talking about. Being single has its advantages, guys. They make it talk, they act like being in a relationship is the only thing that has advantages. No, it evens out, guys. It's pretty even, especially if you're better off being single if you're gonna be in one of these relationship caps. If you're gonna be one of these 85% of relationship caps out here, you better off being single. And that's just real spill right there, guys. You know what I mean?
No fault divorce. In the old days, you used to have to say bad behavior, adultery, abandonment, mental and physical cruelty. Now, all you have to do is say irreconcilable differences, that nothing can put your marriage back together again, and you get a divorce. The most important thing to protect yourself financially is having a lawyer in your state, an experienced family lawyer, to help you through the process. Women feel that they're entitled to alimony and men feel that they're not. In the last 40 years, I have had 4 cases that I remember of men getting alimony that I had to twist their arms and beat them up in order to get alimony.
Now that's nuts.
Should men seek alimony? More of them should.
Incredible, guys. It's about having the information and being prepared. And guys, please do not mess with any female that have been married and have gotten a divorce and been through that divorce process. That's ass backwards, guys. You know what I mean? You dealing with somebody that's well experienced in that field. Number 4, guys, have a support network, guys. Definitely have a support network. Now, hopefully you ain't cut all your peoples off chasing this booty, you know what I mean? Hopefully you ain't cut off all of the people that really truly supported you without having to use you. And when you get with these toxic women, they tend to do this. That tend to be their first mission. Their first mission is to cause a rift and space between you and anybody that really care about you. They very good at sensing those folks out and keeping those folks far away from her manipulation schemes. Guys, understand that. So have a support network. Don't be dumb. Don't get in these relationships and start cutting people that really care about you off because you want to chase the booty. Remember, that's where the doo-doo is, man.
Got a big old booty, and everybody says, she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she won't switching that big old booty and all of that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
I know that while you going through grieving, right, you want to be alone. You just want to be all isolated and, you know what I mean? And I get that. But, bro, you got to have a network of support, bro. You got to open yourself up. Even if you don't want to be group-orientated, at least get one person, bro. One person. You know what I mean? At least one person. All right? King Grove, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, that's real, man. You have to isolate yourself and just, don't be no fool, man. Don't, let nobody take you away from the ones that's going to protect you after it's over. Church.
Facts. Number 5, guys. Just try to look ahead. Understand that how you feel right now is not how you probably gonna feel 2 weeks from now. You know what I mean? 2 months from now, 2 years from now. You know what I mean? Always keep your long-term thinking cap on, bro. Remember that we gonna need to heal you. We gonna need to heal you. It's okay to grieve, but we gonna need to heal you to build. You know what I mean? You have no use to your fellas if you sad, bitter, angry, you know what I mean, sucking on lemons. You no use to the tribe. You know what I mean? So always keep that long-term thinking. Always try to think ahead. Look ahead, bro. It's not the end of the world, bro. It's not the end of the world. We are expected to be a dummy. Society is designed and built on us being a dummy. In fact, they are upset right now that so many men are waking up and being like, hey, we get to talk now. Hey, we don't got to do that. Hey, what are you going to bring to the table? They're upset now, guys. So understand, how you feel right now ain't how you going to feel 2 weeks, 2 months, and 2 years from now. So always try to look ahead. King Grove, you want to add something to that?
That's it, bro. Right on target.
Now next, we're going to go into something that's mega important, guys. I need y'all, remember this is 15 steps, guys. It's not going to be an overnight process. Stop thinking stop being stop looking for that instant gratification and get your mind off her. Get your mind off the moment, the situation, the person. Get your mind off it and focus on you now. You need total focus. When you enter that relationship with self, you need total focus. You don't need to be doing the self-improvement to try to push it in somebody's face, to be vengeful to somebody. You doing this to get right. It's your fault you was with that person. You know what I mean? Remember, we are 60% of the reason why the relationship didn't work. That go for men and women. Yeah. You know what I mean? 60% of the reason. So when you doing this self-improvement, my guys, you focus on you. Don't worry about the bald head hoe. She gonna get her due. If she wrong. You know what I mean? If she wrong, she gonna get it. She gonna get it. Let God be the judge. I mean, too many of them running around here thinking they God. You know what I mean? Let God do what he do. You focus on you, my guy. Straight up and down. But you want to, number 6, reevaluate your finances, guys. You see, they tricked you. They made you a fiance for your finances. Salute to my guy, Billy Bishop, for that one. You see how they tricked you? They made you a fiance for your finances, and the words ain't pretty much different. The same letters and all of that. They got you. But now it's time to reevaluate them finances. And it's sad. This is sad right here, because homie, I feel bad for homie right here.
And how much did my divorce cost me? Well, this is a fantastic question. There's direct and there's indirect costs. Direct costs, I lost $106,000 out of my 401k retirement plan I spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half the equity in the home, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash, and savings that I also spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half of all the non-liquid assets like furniture, household goods, electronics, cars. Keep in mind, I paid for all of these. And this is in addition to financially supporting her and her/our daughter for 17 years, which is many hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm now broke, live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and have a negative net worth for the first time since I was, 25. Indirect costs: my job, my sobriety, my self-worth, my masculinity, my hope for the future, my ability to trust women again, my belief in God, my pride, my motivation, my physical health. I don't know, let's just say everything.
Man, shit sound depressing. So fellas, right? All I can say for this one is, understand, you may be fucked up right now. Pockets may be real light, but you free. You are not a slave now. You know what I mean? You are free. That's the peace. Remember, money can only buy peace. You skipped it. You skipped it. You at peace. You got the peace right now. You don't have the money, but oh well, you would have needed to spend the money to get to the peace, to get to your happiness. You are at peace right now, my G. No cap. And they never gonna tell you the truth like that. Think about it. Money buys peace. Peace buys happiness. All right. You messed up right now. You divorced. You ain't got no bread. You ain't got none of that shit you had. You went from splitting bills to now you paying all the bills by yourself. But bro, you ain't a slave no more. You ain't a slave in this gynocracy, bro. You can come chill with me. I can fuck with you now. You not compromised, bro. No cap. King Wolf, you want to add something to that?
Yeah, I just want to say, your finances is a big key to maintaining a man's sanity right now. Because, real poverty is mind-blowing, man. When you broke and you can't afford not only the things you want, but the things you need as a man, or to live a comfortable life, or to get your ass away from a dangerous environment, the ghetto, the projects, or retarded, ignorant neighbors. You're going to be stressed out, man. It's going to really wear on your physical and your mental health. So I also want to say that a lot of times we focus as men dating bad women so long, we don't recognize when it's good ones that's nearby that would like to be with us and date us, give us a chance. So we wasting time with all these sourpuss, no good, deranged, crazy ass batshit women that have been through so much trauma. They want to inflict trauma on the man, on you, blame you for everything their last 5 ex-boyfriends and their baby daddy did. So all that's going on, there's good women that's single that ain't gonna run your pockets, that ain't gonna make you, spend $80 every time y'all just go out to eat. Like, it's okay to go out for a burger and fry. It's okay to, sit at home and cook grilled cheese and hold hands or something. So, there's a lot of women out there that really don't need all the material shit and ain't trying to make you broke. So you just have to, Callie Muscle found that out the hard way. There was another woman that wasn't all about the money fucking up his credit and shit. Some women live very simply. They don't need a lot. So you just got to get a female that get down with your program. And if you dealing with one that's not with your program, stop wasting time, because you might be missing out on a blessing. Church.
Number 7, guys, do your legal research. That's all I can say on that one. I'm going to play it back for you. She said it very well. Do your legal research, guys.
No fault divorce. In the old days, you used to have to say bad behavior, adultery, abandonment, mental and physical cruelty. Now, all you have to do is say irreconcilable differences, that nothing can put your marriage back together again, and you get a divorce. The most important thing to protect yourself financially is having a lawyer in your state, an experienced family lawyer, to help you through the process. Women feel that they're entitled to alimony and men feel that they're not. In the last 40 years, I have had 4 cases that I remember of men getting alimony that I had to twist their arms and beat them up in order to get alimony.
Now that's nuts.
Should men seek alimony? More of them should.
Yes. Get your legal shit right, guys. Number 8, reevaluate your friendships. You have to, guys. You're going to have to reevaluate that. Remember I told you, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang around with the most. Now, when you was with this relationship, Cat, y'all made friends with other people. You know what I mean? You really ain't make no individual friends. Y'all started to make friends together with other couples, and now you no longer got access to those friends. You shouldn't want access to those friends. You shouldn't want access to anything that reminds you of what you just came from, where you just came from. You know what I mean? You got to clear your environment. A clean environment yields new results. You know what I mean? A stale old environment yields the same old results. So if you keep that same old stuff in your environment, you're done, son. You're going to go backwards. You might end up back with the chick. You know what I mean? King Grove, you want to add anything to that? Then King Grove went to go get some chicken. So we're going to go on to number 9. Number 9, you got to rediscover who you are, guys. Now, I told y'all a while back, y'all going to have to look in the mirror. Y'all going to have to take that long, hard look in the mirror, and anything you see back in your reflection that you don't like, that's what you work on, bro. This comes from not putting yourself first. When you take God off your pedestal and you put females on your pedestal, my G, you're done, son. You're gonna lose your true identity. You're never gonna find who you are, guys. That's the name of the game. To get you to not know who you are. And I told y'all that, guys. Fellas, you got to learn yourself before other people learn you. Because if you don't learn yourself before other people learn you, they're gonna use you. They're gonna use the out of you, bro. A person that know themselves, that is healed, that is on this level right here, they just not gonna mess with you because they know you're a liability. So they won't even use you. But a person that don't know themselves, they got no choice but to use you, sir. They're gonna use you in route to figure out who they really are. Know what I mean, guys? So discover who you are for people start discovering you. For these women, discover who you are first. And then use you. King Grove, you back? That boy King Grove really went to go get that damn chicken, bro. Alright, so let's move it right along to number 10, guys. Guys, now when you find out who you really are, you know what I mean? Use that to set yourself off in a new direction. Remember I told you that time, if you like oranges, like apples, you know what I mean? Do that. That's part of reinventing yourself. That's part of challenging yourself, getting out of your comfort zone. A lot of y'all get too comfortable. Oh, I've been doing it this way. But you've been doing it this way for wrong. You've been doing it that way wrong. So, you know what I mean? Just because you've been doing it that way for so long don't mean you've been doing it that way right. Shake it up. Try something new. Get new results. Number 11. Again, a lot of y'all should consider therapy. It's nothing wrong with therapy. It's
Yes.
What up, King Grove? Glad you're back. You want to add on this?
Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, nigga, I'm doing, I'm in the church right now. You preach it, nigga, I'm like,
Yeah, fellas, there's nothing wrong with going to therapy. I did. You know what I mean? That's what made me decide. That's when I realized, like, yo, I could do this. Let me go study this. Let me study this. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy, yo. Cause shit real out here for us, guys. We go from our mother who didn't know what she was doing, bro. Love her to death. Mama, Aunt B, I love you to death. You know, you did everything. You tried hard, but just, you know what I mean? Try hard ain't good enough. You know what I mean? Not when you got other people that starts off with head starts. They kids start off with head starts. You know what I mean? But our kids don't start off with a head start because of our bullshit and this secrecy shit that we be on, where we can't call out the mothers. We can't get the mothers to some real help because they think they do. They think they know it all, for one. They stop taking instructions from our fathers. They honestly really want us to believe our fathers decked their whole crib out just to leave them. They really want us to believe that shit. All of them. They really want us to believe that their idea of a father being a father is a father seeing his child instead of raising his child. Because that's all they care about. All they care about is you see your child. You ask them about, what about raising? Why the father can't raise his child? Because we never have these conversations, though. People, how they think they so slick. They think they so slick. Well, why don't he make an attempt to go? If I can only see my child, I don't want it. Cause I told you we shouldn't have had it. Cause it takes two to make a baby, right? Cause at the
Church.
end of the day, we have that same conversation where if he ain't want a child, he shouldn't have he ain't use protection. Well, I didn't use protection, right? And I didn't mind having a baby, and obviously you had the baby, so you didn't mind having the baby. So our relationship don't work. So now, why I got to just see my baby? Why I can't raise my baby? Let's have that conversation. But this is why y'all need to go consider therapy, because the way y'all look at these topics and the way y'all look at certain truths, that is a whole biological fact. Y'all could tell that y'all need some therapy, yo. A lot of y'all, men and women, need some therapy, bro. Then we have that whole conversation about responsibility. Who's responsible for unprotected sex? You know what I mean? and then for some reason, everybody wanna lie. Everybody is conditioned to say both or the man. Mind you, it's not both or the man, it's the woman, bro. The woman and the gatekeepers of sex, and the woman's only responsibility is birth control. Man. Got anything you want to add to that, King Grove? They need some therapy, man. That mental illness is at an all-time high in our community, bro.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I even seen a so-called sister, nice looking too, and I think she was somewhere around west side of Chicago, KDH, your city. You know what I'm talking about? And she was beefing with some other girls over, I think it was a purse or something they was beefing over, and she kept telling the girl to pull up, pull up. So, you know, one of them was a little smaller than her, and she pulled up. She had a little pop gun with a little piece, and she kept screaming. A normal person, a sane person, would see somebody up the ante on a fight with a pistol and would shut the hell up, you feel me? And be like, okay, well, we'll do this another day. I'll catch you another day, or we'll fight whenever, but not today. Especially when you got kids inside the house you need to get back to. You're a grown-ass woman with responsibilities. But now, what she keep doing, yeah, I bet this bitch won't shoot me, bitch. Bitch, you got me fucking bitch. I bet you won't shoot me, bitch. Then, pow. Oh, my God, this bitch shot me. I'm like, bitch, what you thought? You feel me? And it's that type of mental illness, especially on the women's side in our community, man. It's got to be checked. Like, them crash dummy decisions is bringing down this whole thing, man. That's why any black dude making success, if he want a black woman, if he has to have a black woman that bad to be safe, he getting an African woman or Afro-Latina or a Caribbean black woman. Because these North American black women, for the most part, ain't safe. You might catch a needle in the haystack here and there. There are some good ones. But for the most part, they still standing right next to the ratchets. So how can we tell you a good woman if you standing next to a bunch of no good skeezers? You have to remove yourself from dead carcasses, man. If you a beautiful animal in the jungle, why you hanging around the hyenas, man? That don't make sense.
That's a fact, church. And guys, after you consider therapy, don't just consider it. Take your ass there and lay on somebody's couch, sit on somebody's chair, do something with yourself, get your mind right. Mental health is the new wealth. But after you do that, my guys, start dating again, yo. But take your time, bro. Start dating again, but take your time. And this time, don't be indoctrinated on the dumb shit, bro. Dating is just dating, bro. Dating is not an automatic relationship. You know what I mean? Again, and being that you went to therapy, you should come out that understanding how sick other people are. Because once you become real healed, you see how sick this world is. This world really sick. Like, and I'm not talking like how you might think I'm talking. I'm like, it's really weird. It's really bizarro world. People is walking around here not fixed. And they think they okay. And they not. They not. When God said, my people suffer for the lack of knowledge, that's what he's talking about. And it's just the arrogance and the lack of care to even want to go get this knowledge that make them look just as ignorant and stupid, bro. Make our people look just as ignorant and stupid. They hear some information like this, some truth like this, and it's, what's the about? But yeah, man, start dating again, but take your time, guys. Just because you dating is not a relationship. Even if she give you some coochie, make sure it's protected, guys. Make sure it's protected coochie. You know what I mean? You don't want to indulge and engage in fornication. You know what I mean? So if you dating and she offer you some coochie because she feeling you, condom. All right, fellas? It's sad that she won't require you to put one on, and that should be a red flag in your mind. That should let you know it's just a hit. It's just a one-time thing. One time thing. And get out of there, get back to your purpose. But a date is just a date, bro. Do not lock in no relationship. Do not let a woman that do not know she is responsible for her own coochie, or she's not on any type of birth control. You know what I mean? If y'all don't have, that's a conversation you need to have on that first date.
100.
That's the conversation you need to have, guys. You know what I mean? But start dating again, but take your time. Learn from your mistake. They could fool you once, they fooled me once. Not again. You'll get one, but you won't get me again. You know what I mean? Because nobody perfect. And it's not about perfection. It's about truthful. You ain't got to be perfect, but you got to be truthful. Number 13, guys, do new activities. Always, King Grove touched on this earlier. Try new activities. Try new things, guys. Get up out the house. You know what I mean? You might find your new purpose. You might find your calling by doing something new. Y'all got to learn how to pivot. Some of y'all doing what y'all want to do, but if you make a hard pivot, you might actually find what you love doing. You might actually find what you love doing, guys. I mean, that's going to be on you. But definitely try new activities because you'll find new passions, you know what I mean? You find new passions and you find a new sense of joy and happiness, guys. Remember, you free now. So you get to do these things. You know what I mean? King Grove, you want to add something to that?
Man, just got to get it in, man. Just got to take care of self. Do what makes you happy. We ain't got but one life to live. Don't screw it up. Wasting time on a dummy or some old, ignorant ass woman. Also, some dude who's your homeboy. If he ain't about shit, cut that fool loose too.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. That go for us too, guys. You evaluate your friends. Remember, we went over that one. Evaluate your friends, bro. Where we at now? Right. That's just in time, King Grove. You cheat. You got the cheat sheet out here. But guys, make new friends. Make new friends. Get in environments that you're not the greatest. You're not the smartest. Always try to be the realest. But, you know what I mean? Get into new environments, new rooms, guys. This is where your growth gonna come in at. You know what I mean? This is where your seasoning gonna come in at, guys. Remember, when you go into your monk mode, that's the cleanser. You get cleaned. You get cleaned, stripped down to the bone. You know what I mean? But now this is where your color come in at. This is where your seasoning gonna come in at, guys. This is where all the new information, different cultures, how different other cultures do it and all that. This is where that come, this is where that seasoning now. Now you got the ingredients to mix in and come out with your own new re-innovated you. Know what I mean? King Grove, you want to add something to this? Make new friends?
Well, yeah, man, I'm going to say that, for y'all who remember back in the day before the social media and the internet age, a lot of people you would come in contact with in your life was just seasonal. You know what I'm saying? You got to let some of these seasonal ass people go. That's like you don't walk around no thick ass coat and a hoodie in 100-degree heat in July, man. If them winter friends, leave their ass where they was last winter, man. And there'd be a reason why the Most High be making you feel like you need to separate from these people, because these people can hurt you. And like Goodbread said, they of their father the devil, man. These ain't God people. So how you gonna be God people and you got the devil's children tagging along? God ain't gonna bless you like that. He might have a whole new set of friends for you, new experiences, maybe even a new state to live in. Sometimes you gotta let go of the old and get the new. Church.
That's a fact, y'all. Get rid of that old chew toy. Get rid of that old chew toy, get your new chew toy. And last but not least, guys, number 15. This is the most important one, fellas. If you got children, put them first. You know what I mean? Put them first. And what I say by put them first is kids, kids don't ask to be here, man. Kids do not ask to be here, fellas. But again, do not, if it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. So understand there's ways to go about seeing your kid. It's unfortunate that all you're gonna do is see your kid and she fitting to ruin your kid at your expense, off your dime. You know what I mean? But in any event, the kid, they want to see you. You know what I mean? They really they want you to raise them. But we understand how the wicked ways of the world is. But that's your mistake. And we gonna live that. We gonna eat that. We not punk chicken shits like our sisters who wanna run and dodge and duck accountability. So fellas, always make that attempt. Always make that attempt, guys. They make it real easy though. They make it real easy for you to pick what you need to know what you need to do, because of how they are raised. And they're raised to control. They only want you to see your child. Again, they don't want you to raise your child. So if you got one of them bitches, wash your hands and be done. Make the sacrifice, because your peace is more important, bro. And they don't hold them accountable for their mistake. You automatically held accountable, financially held accountable for your mistake. But then they won't play like it wasn't a mistake, though. But in any event, guys, that's the 15 step-by-steps to get over a divorce. That's 15 steps that you need to take to get over it. It's a healing process. It's not no overnight process. You know what I mean? But you need to make it happen. Get rid of that wrath. That wrath is 7 deadly sin, man. No cap, no crab leg. King Grove, you want to add something?
Yeah, I just want to read a comment I see in there, man. Brother Brian Turner said, they want successful black men to date them, yet they treat successful black men worse than they treat the felons they had kids by.
That's a fact. That's church moment.
It was one more comment too. Let me see, one more in there. Where was it? Yeah, one mic. Where is it? One mic. One mic's so focused. One mic so focused. He said, society be so twisted, but the very aggressors do not want accountability.
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. You know what I mean? On BT said something to the effect that this man said right here. Let me play that.
I'm going to give you some free game today. Did you know that women's expectation for men who don't have it are higher for the men who actually have it? You think I'm tripping, right? You got a regular 9 to 5. You have a regular 9 to 5. She expects trips, roses, a diamond ring, a Birkin bag. She expects for you to put her in a Benz. Don't you know she'll get around somebody that can actually do all of that for her effortlessly, and she will not demand it. She won't even expect it, because at the end of the day, all she really wants to do is be around the money. She wants to be around the attention. She wants to be around the name. She wants to be around the fame, but you'll go right back to your environment and charge somebody top dollar to deal with you. That's struggling just like you. You think that I'm lying? Do you think that these NBA players are jumping through hoops to deal with these women? No, they're not giving them nothing but a wet ass and a little bit of clout and send them on their way. And it's just a nasty world that we live in, bro. And this is why I tell y'all, never let a woman make you feel bad about not being able to provide things that she cannot provide for herself. Because when she's around the money, when she's afforded those opportunities, she don't take it. She don't even demand it. She's submissive. She's quiet. She's giggity. She's just happy to be along for the ride. You better not be the next sucker she get off on.
All right, y'all. Let's get to the main event.
And start over with them after y'all take a break and it be more than the first time. It is, but I'm finna tell you some real shit. It goes back to just what I said in the beginning of this video. Y'all got to stop making shit that is already done a factor when you trying to move forward with somebody or start new with somebody. Y'all understand what I'm explaining to y'all? Meaning, we be so caught up in what's done. What's done is done, bitch. You can't undo it. So, case in point, the person who just commented that, if me and you in a relationship and you caught me, I done did some shit, I done cheated, or you caught me texting a nigga, whatever it is, right? And we both keep fucking with each other. You know how somebody do some shit, you catch a nigga cheat, or you catch your hoe caught up, and you try to leave her alone, and next thing you know, y'all back texting each other, then you fuck around, you back fucking, you back at the house, y'all back together. You might as well sit down and have a conversation about starting new and understanding what's done is what's done. Meaning what you caught me doing and what we broke up over and what we had our little separation and our time apart, it's done. So if we're gonna move forward, you got to take what the fuck is done and put that shit to the side. Nobody's saying don't learn from it, but bringing that shit up, keeping that shit on the front of your mind, making that the factor on how you're going to deal with me moving forward, you've already lost before you even started. Yes, you can start over with somebody after separating or taking time apart, but there has to be an understanding. You have to be able to relate on the shit that y'all went through and have a clear understanding. Understanding and comprehension and being able to like be on the same page is bigger than anything you can have with somebody. Anything. I don't give a fuck what a bitch done did for you. I don't give a damn what a nigga done did for a bitch. A person will always have a stronger bond with the person that they actually can have an understanding with. Y'all hear what I'm telling y'all? CJ, what you say? Stop giving dead situations CPR. It don't even be that. The shit be dead and they still. Y'all ever seen some? Y'all know y'all don't see no movies and shit where the person dead. They dead and the bitch still just sitting there pumping on their chest. They gone. It's dead. It's over, bitch. It ain't coming back. It's done. I'm here to tell y'all, if you a female and you've been cheated on, it already done. It's done, bitch. It already happened. If you a dude and your baby mama tried you, it's already done, bitch. Stop talking about it. Stop telling people about it. Move forward. Y'all be breathing life into toxic situations. Y'all literally be waking up doing CPR, like he said, on situations that is dead. It's over. It's it. Finito. Bon voyage. Adios, bitch. It's over. Sierra, what you say? I really needed to hear this, love. Lisa, what you say? Can't relate. It's impossible to have a relationship with no hard feelings. Amen. What you say? You make some very valid points. I appreciate it. Sandy, what you say? Yes, you saying so. I'm telling y'all, man, I be giving y'all the fucking blueprint on how to make. And listen. It be tough to apply this shit when you have feelings, right? When you have feelings for a person, we get that. But sometimes you have to stop and understand that your character and your reputation and what you do with your actions and what comes out of your mouth is more important than the temporary emotions you got for another motherfucker. Y'all understand what I'm explaining to y'all? Like, we really got to get out of this realm of our decisions and our moves being based on emotions of an ex. And I'm finna get even more deep for y'all. Some of y'all don't think that we see the places y'all be going, the clothes y'all be putting on for some of y'all females, the stunting y'all be doing for some of y'all niggas. Some of y'all, the people y'all be fucking on right now, be all in an effort to make y'all ex feel some type of way. Y'all be putting bodies on y'all pussy. Y'all be out here putting y'allself at risk of catching stuff, all trying to make an ex feel some type of way. Y'all, that shit is retarded.
And fellas, y'all know we the truth of proof. So what does she mean by that? Shit that she mean by that is when you see these niggas with these cutesy little girls, right? And you know the nigga is paying. Let me show y'all this type shit, simp shit.
How long y'all been together?
Shit, just a couple of months. It ain't been long.
So is the trust there?
Shit, I ask no trust the fuck out of me for nothing. Look, I trust her, but she don't trust shit about me.
It's because I'm Colombian. It's because I'm Colombian.
So would y'all be down to switch phones for 30 seconds each?
No.
You go through her phone and she go through yours.
No, I catch everything she got. Like, look. I catch her on a daily basis.
So you're not down to switch phones?
Look,
why not?
She can take mine, but I ain't gonna
Why
take
don't you want to switch phones?
Because
what?
Because she got them hoes. Look, she got a roster.
No, we have to trust each other.
You got a roster?
No.
Bro, she got a fucking roster, bro. Look, that's the consequence of having a fine ass girl. Is that they got a fucking roster and she thinks she don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I know.
So you down to give her your phone?
Yeah, she get my shit.
But you won't give him yours?
Hell no.
Oh, man.
That's fucked up, baby. That's fucked up, baby. You pay the price. You pay the price when you got a fine ass hoe.
Now, don't miss the message. A nigga will come out of pocket. A nigga will go into debt to roll out a bitch like that in front of a whack bitch just to get the whack bitch mad. Now, you broke up with the whack bitch. You supposed to be focusing in on this little prostitute monkey right here. Because that's what she is. Why she didn't want to give you that phone? Go ahead, King, bro.
No, that gotta go right in step with a comment 5,000 just made before you started about the NBA players. Yeah, highlight that for your boy one time. Damn. Now he's psychic.
He said, yeah, the NBA players are marrying, paying, and getting prostitutes pregnant. Exactly, just for show. For show, guys. You ruining your Rome, which you didn't build in a day. It took you time to build your Rome and get rid of the manipulation and the programming and the conditioning, and then you gonna let your Rome burn in one night. To be vengeful to another hater, another hateful spirit. Like, come on, guys. That's what she's talking about when she say niggas be stunting.
It is retarded. You're slandering your own character to play some type of get back on another motherfucker that, guess what? They didn't fit you when you tried them out anyway. 90% of the time when y'all be done talk to these people, y'all be done met them organically. Out in the store, out in the club, you met them. You was walking down the aisle, bitch. You seen the shoe. You looked at the boxes. You wear size 8. The shoe box says size 8. You slid that bitch out. You opened up the box. You took the paper out. You undid the shoestrings. You put that bitch on your feet. You brought your phone out. Did the little, you know how bitch be Snapchatting to see how the shit look, and you felt that your motherfucking pinky toe was balled the fuck up in that shoe and it wasn't fitting. Some of y'all even tried to buy the bitch anyway. Took it and wore it out a few times, walking around the club with your knuckles tucked up in the shoe. You tried it, and guess what? After even wearing them bitches a few times, you realize I can't keep this up. My goddamn toe feel like it's about to fall the fuck off. There's no way I'm gonna be able to purchase this long term and have it with me. Y'all tried it. You tried it. So a bitch can't understand for the life of me why y'all do some of the shit y'all do when the shit don't fit. I don't get it. I don't think y'all get it.
Marriage being one of them, y'all. Stop with this marriage shit. But this marriage by state and this grand gesture dumb shit. That is satanic, y'all. That's why it's not working. That's why so many divorces. That's why you feel the way you feel. You took your eye off the prize, which was God. God ain't say you had to do all that, man. God said you get one female and you get your mind and focus and love on one female. You love her down and you mold her. You know what I mean? Ladies, God told y'all to close your legs, pour into you until you find that dude that's looking for one female. And y'all be about yourself. Y'all be you, him, and God. That's it. All that extra joint that y'all let society promote and pump into y'all mind is what got y'all with this mental illness. And y'all really need to go to therapy and talk it out, get it out. Get it all out. Because holding it in, walking around with that shit bottled in and held in, it's not helping our community.
Bree, what you say? They need to hear this. Determining what you say sad, but I'm telling y'all some real shit. We see and niggas do it too. It's some of y'all dudes. I made a video like a couple weeks ago, and I told y'all funky asses be around here treating people based on how your emotions is about your ex. You ever met a nigga and he talking to you crazy? I was talking to a nigga, and every time we have a disagreement or something, this nigga's calling me a bitch or a hoe. Like, dude, like, this me now. Like, I'm finna be real with y'all. This me. Ain't nothing bitch or hoish about me. Like nothing. Anybody that know me know love ain't never had no hoish ways and ain't never had no bitch ass ways. So like, the stuff you saying, you really feel that way about another bitch, but you projecting that shit onto me, which means that your ass is got some type of emotional ties to the old bitch or somebody from your past. A bitch got a hold on you, boy. Sometimes y'all be talking to females and she around here flip up and, oh, pussy ass nigga. Pussy ass nigga. Ain't nothing pussy about me at all. Like, I might be a nigga, but soft pussy, like, none of that shit even describe me. The bitch is calling you shit that really is on her mind about another nigga. And just because I'm a nigga, or just because I'm a man or a male like he was, you now projecting your shit onto me. This ain't gonna work out. Cause I'm not finna stand for a bitch calling me by another bitch's name. Bitch, hoe, pussy ass bitch, stupid, soft ass hoe, dumb ass bitch. That's a description, but that's...
Welcome to class, Nelson Ruiz. Why you came in here with those perverse eyeballs this morning, yo? It's mad early. It's 1:08 it's 1:08 on the East Coast right now, and you came into the righteous sphere with them perverse eyeballs. Are you even listening to the information, guys? My guy Nelson, are you listening to the information? Whether it was a man or woman, the information, facts, sir. So are you looking, you have all this information and now you're looking for somebody to simp on or trick on? That's what you're saying, sir? You don't need this information. You got this. You know what you're doing, right? You not single being thirsty. That's what you're saying, right? Because you just jumped in here with them perverse eyes, bro.
Sound like brother man got triggered a little bit by something. He got triggered. You know, sometimes when we hear shit that apply to us that we really don't want to hear, it make a nigga feel kind of uncomfortable when you know you wrong or you looking exposed and vulnerable. Some shit, behavior you might be doing make you look like a sucker or a simp, you know what I'm saying? And we want to try to attack the messenger instead of trying to decode the message. Church.
Yeah, and it's your language. Now, I'm not the most articulate person in the world. And look, proof. But you got to, when you typing in the chat, you got to really read your stuff, because now, no, I just came in, so that's why I asked, why you talking about? Now, that throw me off, like, why are you talking about? You see what I mean? But to be respectful, we talking today about healing, how we men, us men, Nelson, we got to heal so we don't self-destruct. You know what I mean? Because we are the head, you know what I mean? We could sit and watch the body self-destruct all day without us. But if we play the body's game, then we fucked as men. You know what I mean? You know how the women like to say, as a man. So we talking about as a man stuff today. You know what I mean? This is my sister on the screen right here. In the righteous sphere, we listen. We over here, we not perverts. Cause we know ain't no real women on the internet for us. So we outside talking to real women, not virtual women, you know what I mean? So when we see women over here on this channel, we automatically know she probably fitting to drop some gems. And no, women on this channel can't teach us how to be men. That's what I'm here for. The most masculine man you ever spoke to, ever gave you some of his attention. You know what I mean? But what she can tell us is what the women be doing. What she will tell us is the secrets that the women be doing. You know, the ones that your mother told you not to talk about. That's what she will do. You know what I mean? And that's why we listen. We don't listen to think we could screw every female that we see over the internet. You know what I mean? We not internet simps over here. So, you know what I mean? Come join the party. You welcome to join the party. And don't worry about it. Don't be embarrassed. A lot of people make their mistakes and then I grow on them.
It's the description of another bitch. Like you describing Mary. And bitch, I ain't married. I'm not finna sit around and let a bitch call me another bitch name. We got to get some understanding now. Your ass got to go get right. You got to go fix your emotions. Get that hoe up off of you. Get that nigga up off of you and come back when you can call people based on what the fuck they is. I'm a lot of stuff.
Yo, Daniel, thank you, bro. Thank you for clearing that up, bro. Communication is key, yo. That's why I hate the texting and all of that, because you can't really get how a person say it, or you don't get the vibe, you don't get the tone. And so thank you for clearing that up, man. Let's proceed, y'all.
Oh, but some of the shit you got going on, I ain't that. Some of y'all don't understand that. Y'all treating people based on what the fuck you feel about your ex. Like, come.
All right, my bad. Nelson Ruiz, my apologies. I was wrong. I jumped the gun. My bad, yo.
Come on now. We grown now. I ain't perfect. I got some flaws, but if you want to be mad, call me based on my flaws. Call me out based on the shit I do wrong, not the next bitch. Real, what you say? Okay, thank you. Jewel, what you say? They get it, just don't give a fuck. Michi, what you say? Ignoring them red flags, not good. It just comes back to bite you in the ass. Absolutely. John, what you say? Talking about exes. Shit, some motherfuckers in relationships that don't fit, but still, absolutely. And they ain't gonna do nothing but end up being an ex. Emma, what you say? How do I remove her from my mind? I can't even properly work without thinking. So I'm finna tell y'all some real shit. And I'm glad you actually said that, right? So I made a post, and in my post, I explained, like, when I'm emotionally involved with a dude, right? When I realized it don't work, it take me about 3 weeks of no contact to shake my feelings. And everybody different, so it makes take some people longer than others, depending on how long you dealt with that person. For me, if the dick was good, 4 weeks tops. If I don't, I can't have no contact with you. No, don't look at your social media page. You don't call my phone. I don't call your phone. You know, I don't check nothing. I don't none of that. Give me 4 weeks tops if the dick was good, and you'll be out of here. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. What you have to do is, because of course the person is going to come up on your mind. There's nothing wrong with that. That's real. That's a part of being a real person. Like, don't be flawed with yourself. Don't be capped out telling yourself like, oh, I don't be thinking about that nigga. Oh, I don't be thinking about that bitch, because we know that's a lie. We know that's a lie. Anybody that's a human being, like if you ever really actually cared about somebody and you gave a fuck, it's going to take a little bit of time for you to get over the person. But what you have to do is be real with yourself. Like for me, you know, I have thoughts of, damn, I miss a nigga. I miss when we was doing this. I miss when we was doing that. But then you have to remind yourself, here's why I'm not over there doing this or doing that, because here's what happened. It's just like the shoe analogy. Like I say, you go in, you try on a pair of shoes, them bitches raw. These the new Jordans or these the new Balenciagas or whatever. I put them bitches on. Now these bitches look good on my feet. Damn, them shoes was raw when I tried them on in the store. But bitch, when I walked up and down the aisle, my pinky toe was hurting so motherfucking bad, I can't do it. But them bitches looked good. I got this red outfit that'll go with them red Jordans with the gold little shoestring strip thing on it. Man, that shit'll look raw. But then when I put them bitches on, I ain't gonna even be able to stand up that long, because I know my pinky toe gonna stop. You just have to be real with yourself. A lot of us are not real with ourselves. That the shit didn't fit. So yeah, I still love the nigga. Damn, I missed the dick. Damn, that nigga got some good head. Damn, we had fun. We went out to the restaurant. Damn, I had a good time when the nigga came over the one time. Damn, I really missed this. But truth be told, when we be arguing, he be calling me a bitch, or he be talking about me with other people, or a nigga be trying me on this, or I call and the bitch don't answer my calls, or bitch make me feel a certain type of way. That shit weighed on me more than the good times. This is why the fuck it ain't work out. And then you gotta even take it deeper and be real with yourself. The nigga had some shit he didn't like about you neither. Do y'all hear me or do y'all hear me?
All right, Nelson, I got you, bro. Only cause I jumped the gun, yo. You're a brother that need help, and I got you, bro. Nelson says, can I ask this? I've been battling with females. I give them rent money, new tire money. Why they still doing me dirty? I deadass just want a wife. All right, my guys, because you just pulled up, so let me play this one for you.
Damn.
When a woman doesn't want to change or grow up or grow out of her toxic ways, she will actually leave a man of value. She'll actually leave a man that has standards and go to a man of lesser value. She will leave you for a man that she knows will accept her lifestyle no matter what she's doing. She'll leave you for a man that she knows that she can control and manipulate, a man that has no standards, and a man that's going to be all about her just because he's sprung off of her physical looks. There are some Jezebelic women out there that will destroy relationships with good men because they cannot handle the standards that that man is setting, and they cannot handle a man that stands on principles. And then she'll say things like, oh, this is just who I am and you trying to change me. You steady trying to change me. This is just who I am. But really, her saying this is just a cop-out because she's not ready to mature. She's not ready to grow up and get rid of her toxic ways. Never let a woman convince you, fellas, that you are not enough, because it's not even that. It's just the fact that she needs a weaker man that'll accept her toxicity.
And that's a fact. And you need to get out of that relationship, Nelson, because no cap, no flex. This is why I made a live like this today for my fellas. Because I get on here and I talk all this shit about the bad women, right? But in order for you to not get caught up with these women, you need to know this. Because this is why men delete women. Because women, they're not physically stronger than us, but they know how to manipulate us. They know that manipulation is stronger than muscle. Women's gift of gab is stronger than your muscle. No matter how many push-ups you could do, pull-ups you could do. And we see that. We see that with this one right here. So you got to remove, because that little negative energy that she got, that selfish shit, that shit that she's doing right now to you, you're gonna start to tolerate it, and it's gonna be in you. Then you gonna move on to do something to somebody else. Hurt people. So you got to definitely get up out of that, because you don't want to do this.
Hey! Get the fuck off my asshole! Leave me the fuck alone, I'm calling the cops! Come here, girl! Come here! Don't you fucking hurt her!
And he shot her dead in the street. I wasn't gonna play the rest of that, but he shot her dead in the street. Y'all can go see that on World Star, guys.
That's what giving you rent money and giving money to a broad dude. And I'm gonna say something too, brother. My bad, Nelson Reese. If we was a little harsh with you, if I was, my fault. I'm gonna say this though, bro. Every time I've heard a female that I know tell me that they got choked or some dude smacked them or something, me being emotionally intelligent and having dealt with a whole lot of bitches in my past, I know their nature. So I'm gonna ask them off the rip, okay, how much money that man gave you? And then it get quiet. There's a pause. And then you're gonna hear $100 to 400, 300, whatever. But the point is, when a man puts money into something, it's like an investment. And if he feel like somebody else is getting a return on that investment, he feel like somebody's stealing from him. Now, usually if a man sees somebody steal something from him, like some expensive, just say some $200 Jordans or Air Max, he gonna want to fight behind that or get violent. And see, that's what happened in that video. So don't spend your money on these women so you don't have to get violent. And sometimes you can't control yourself, bro. Because, Brother Nelson, I don't know if you like a millionaire or nothing, but if you're a regular working class brother like the rest of us, paying somebody rent might be the difference between you being able to sock a little savings away, you feel me, or living paycheck to paycheck. So do for self first. And if a woman don't like you for you, you know what I'm saying, and she ain't worth your time, bro. Because there's a lot of attractive women that just want a normal heterosexual male, especially in these times with all the strange shit going on. So you ain't got to be putting on the Ritz and tricking. And, this is a no tricking zone, no simping zone, bro. Just do you. Be confident in your game. Do some push-ups. Run, jog, do something. Just believe in yourself, man. And, the women, they love confidence. So you just make sure that you take care of self first. And women like strong men that say no. I've gotten more women by saying no than by saying yes. So just invest in yourself and believe in yourself. Church,
bro. And remember, you are the water. You the water. You the bucket of water, bro. They always talk this grass ain't greener. Remember, bro, if you go to the other side of the fence Because you are the water. You giving her the rent. You giving her the shit. You the water. You can make anybody grass green, sir. Stop watering her grass, bro. And go find you another grass to water, my guy. You the prize, bro. You the prize, bro.
5 undeniable truths about men and women. 1. A woman can love you from the core of her heart and still marry a man who is better than you. It's a harsh truth that many women won't accept. 2. When you buy a used car, you have to pay the price for the damage done by others. This isn't just about cars. 3. How many beautiful women will you find in your nearest mall? Many. But men of value, you are rare. You are the prize, but you are not born as a prize. You have to become one. 4. Drama destroys a woman, but builds a man. That's why her past matters, but his doesn't. It's not him, it's nature. 5. Men come back because they genuinely miss the beautiful thing they had with a woman. Women come back because they failed to replace the man.
And that's church, guys. We're going to get on out of here, guys. Word. So, Ken Grove, you got anything you want to add before we wrap this thing on up?
Yeah, man. Hey, highlight that bro's comment, man, to say 5,000K, man. That's crazy, brother. That's kind of wild, man. Let me see, bro. He said her ass was so fine, but wasn't worth, 5K a month. I trade for X, so I got a little money, but it's just hard, bro. Especially with my benzo and my house. They are all like so fake. I mean, I hear you on that, and I hear you, saying that they're fake, and I believe a lot of them are. But at the same time, bro, you feel me? While you sitting there chunking her bread, there might be another fine one that look just as good or better, who just wants somebody to chill with, who just want to be around a successful, decent man. Don't invest all your eggs into one basket, man. Remember, we the prize, man. We men. You feel me? And I'm gonna tell you something else, brother. Finest broads out there for $200, you can have an hour with them. So if you just need to be with a 9 or a 10 woman, this thing called escorts, bro. You ain't got to be paying that kind of money for a woman. If you got to buy her anyway, it's like she's pimping you. And remember, she's not yours, bro. It's just your turn. Church.
That's a fact. And I give game for guys like you in your situation too, my guy, on one-on-one tip. You know what I mean? So if you need one-on-one, don't forget, you can always hit me and contact me at goodmoneygus@gmail or yahoo.com. Cause that's simple. You just gotta dress down. You gotta dress down and stop leading with your wallet and success. Dress down, stop leading with your wallet and success, and you'll find you a pretty bitch. I ain't saying go bum style now. I'm saying dress down. You know what I'm talking about. Dress down, because listen, you know why I'm telling you to dress down? 'Cause this one. And we out of here, y'all.
I'm going to give you some free game today. Did you know that women's expectation for men who don't have it are higher for the men who actually have it? You think I'm tripping, right? You got a regular 9 to 5. You have a regular 9 to 5. She expects trips, roses, a diamond ring, a Birkin bag. She expects for you to put her in a Benz. Don't you know she'll get around somebody that can actually do all of that for her effortlessly, and she will not demand it. She won't even expect it, because at the end of the day, all she really wants to do is be around the money. She wants to be around the attention. She wants to be around the name. She wants to be around the fame, but you'll go right back to your environment and charge somebody top dollar to deal with you that's struggling just like you. You think that I'm lying? Do you think that these NBA players are jumping through hoops to deal with these women? No, they're not giving them nothing but a wet ass and a little bit of clout and send them on their way. And it's just a nasty world that we live in, bro. And this is why I tell y'all, never let a woman make you feel bad about not being able to provide things that she cannot provide for herself. Because when she's around the money, when she's afforded those opportunities, she don't take it. She don't even demand it. She's submissive. She's quiet. She's giggity. She's just happy to be along for the ride. You better not be the next sucker she get off on.
Y'all's problem. Y'all always want to have your mouth going. But at the end of the day, you be like, oh, well, what's wrong with him? You wasn't attentive to him. You was running your mouth so much. You wasn't attentive. You was not paying attention. Ooh. And now you want to know why he's looking for outside ears in order to voice himself. You can't sit up here and think that all of a sudden that he's going to want to open up to you again. Also, when you beat him over the head with stuff that he's already opened up to you about. The men are opening up to you guys, and then what happens is you will beat him over the head with it. You'll use it as a tool to hurt him, but then, and you'll use it as also as a tool to manipulate him, but then you want to know why he don't want you no more. Why he not keeping that same energy? Well, you was this way. Well, you wasn't the same. You was sweet to him. You was kind to him. You used to cook for him, used to clean for him, used to give him massages. But now you not doing shit for him no more. But you wonder why he don't treat you the same no more, because your ass stopped. That's what you're supposed to do.
Come on now. Hey, man. Hey, you got our chat going crazy. Drop church, priest, tabernacle.
How much did my divorce cost me? Well, this is a fantastic question. There's direct and there's indirect costs. Direct costs, I lost $106,000 out of my 401k retirement plan I spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half the equity in the home, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash, and savings that I also spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half of all the non-liquid assets like furniture, household goods, electronics, cars. Keep in mind, I paid for all of these. And this is in addition to financially supporting her and her/our daughter for 17 years, which is many hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm now broke, live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and have a negative net worth for the first time since I was, 25. Indirect costs: my job, my sobriety, my self-worth, my masculinity, my hope for the future, my ability to trust women again, my belief in God, my pride, my motivation, my physical health. I don't know, let's just say everything.